Ladies and gentlemen, look, I know you're tired. You're tired of getting fisted. I've seen the comments. I know. These ginormous, loving hands have been the bane of your existence for far too long. But I'm here. I'm here to help you. And I'm here to teach you in today's video how to punish MEGO FISTO. But before we get into it, you know what I gotta say, okay? If you like the video, please consider subscribing to the channel, as it truly helps out. I'm trying to get to 3,000 subscribers, so if you can help me out get there, then that'd be really, really cool. And just in case you guys did not know, I stream at twitch.tv/GrandmastajJ. Hey, I could be live right now. Typically, when I upload a video, I'm live, and there are many exceptions to that, but that's pretty much the golden rule. So without further ado, let me teach you how to not get fisted. So first things first, let's discuss the frame data of this move, because there's actually 3 different versions. Yes, 3, not 2, but 3 different versions. And it's very important for you to know the difference between them. So before we get into training mode, it is important to look at the frame data for this move. Yes, I know, a bit nerdy, but it's good for you. All I really want to highlight here is to show that the forward version of Mega Fist is -6, the backwards version is -4 on block, and the Kara, yes, the Kara version is -2 on block. And this is what the hitbox looks like. As you can see, this is where you can actually hit him, and it extends down here, and all of this is a hitbox, which is why it is incredibly difficult to anti-air. I know frame data is all weird and scary, and I'll make a separate video on it, but it is very important to understand what these numbers mean, and I will break each of them down for you. First rule of thumb, do not try to anti-air this move. Do not, okay? Even if you manage to get it successfully, the best that you can really do is to clash or to trade. There are very rare occasions where you will actually be able to anti-air this move, on reaction especially. Like, it is just too darn hard, he comes down too darn fast, and the risk reward is not in your favor. For the forward version of this move, it is best to actually just block it and punish. As you can see, I get a full punish there. So just walk forward, make sure, like, even if he hits over here, if you have a 5 or a 6 frame normal, because it is -6 on block, you're able to punish, and that'll typically be either your jab or your 5K, depending on the character. Another thing to note, even if you get hit, right, the forward version of Mega Fist is minus depending on how fast he hit or how close he hits you with it. So you actually still will be plus, even if you get hit by it. In fact, throw punishes Mega Fist on hit. Oops, it is a little tricky though, but do keep in mind, however, if you want to punish this on hit, you have to be very precise. Otherwise, he can scoop you up. It's not going to look good for you, man. Now, you can make a hard read on Mega Fist, right? For example, Nago's 2H is actually incredibly good at punishing this move because of the ginormous range of his 2H and the fact that it is disjointed. I can just be over here and just big swap, right? So that's a Nago specific option, but, you know, any character that can basically reach high up in the sky, you can, like, preemptively punish Mega Fist. Another option, if you're feeling cool, and this is universal, you can just grab it. It's actually way more consistent to react with air throw than it is to try to anti-air it. So, you know, I mean, if you get hit, you get big fat counter hit and then you might die, but hey, you'll look cool. Not only that, but it is actually a pretty viable option because, you know, throw is 2 frames. So as long as you just grab him before the actual hitbox comes out, you're good to go. You can even do it super low to the ground like this. It's actually a super reliable option. Now, if you're in the corner and he uses backwards Mega Fist, do not challenge. He is +4. That means that it is his turn. It is still his turn. All those rules that came with the other thing do not apply here. It is still his turn. Okay, so do not challenge. Now let's talk about what happens if you actually get hit by this move. As mentioned before, if you get hit by the forward version of Mega Fist point blank, you can actually just throw it and punish. It is a full-blown punish. You see that phrase punish at the top? it is a full-blown punish. You can also just challenge with a really fast button, right? Like your jab, for example, and he will not be able to take his turn back. But then there's also this one. So this is actually Potemkin doing a backwards Mega Fist, but doing a Kara cancel forward. If you don't understand any of that, it's okay. Basically, he's moving forward with backwards Mega Fist, and it's a pretty tricky input. But it gives some very, very important properties. It is -2 on block instead of -6. So you cannot actually punish this move on block. And on hit, it's actually plus. So you can no longer take your turn like you were able to before. That being said, depending on what Potemkin opts for, you can still throw it as a punish. It would definitely be a little bit trickier due to the timing of it, but I would not suggest trying to challenge this. I would suggest trying to just jump away or block. This one's a little bit trickier. So as a quick TLDR, forward Mega Fist, just punish on block. Even if you get hit, you can still grab punish or challenge with the fastest button. Backwards Mega Fist. Do not press a gosh darn thing. If he does the Kara Mega Fist, then you can't really punish it. And if you get hit with it, you are much less plus on block, which actually makes it pretty tricky for you to challenge. A good answer to Mega Fist is a big, giant, fat button that does not have a hitbox. For example, Nago, because I am privileged and this matchup is 7-3. Or a universal option is to just air throw it. And that's going to do it for you, boy. With these tips and tricks, go into training mode, try them out for yourself, make sure you got timings down, and look, it's not going to be that bad, okay? Just stick by these tips and tricks, punish accordingly, and you will be good to go, okay? If you liked the video, please consider subscribing to the channel, and I might be streaming right now at twitch.tv/GrandmastajJ. So come, say hi, check me out, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.